Firewine Bridge. A dice enclave.
Peter Wreck, it shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Benton.
Hi, friend.
Ho there! I'm Benton, the most devout follower of the great broken Ilmater. Wonder if any of you follow the path of the crying god? Nope. So none of you venerate Ilmater. Well then, we must rectify this. Oh my god. Stop selling me your religion. All you have to do to become a faithful of Ilmater is to cast off your worldly possessions. Yeah, I don't think you're a priest. Sorry old man, we have better things to do. You're foolish in your decision. Your mind's obviously clouded by the numerous vices all of you must engage in. I pity the whole lot of you. Goodbye. I don't have time for your religious nonsense. He seemed like a scammer to me though, not a priest of Ilmater. Never have I heard in any of the games about priests of Ilmater talk to in any way like that. It might be slightly amusing to go along with for a while, but I don't think so. What exactly am I gonna do? Kill some kind of a poor bastard in the middle of nowhere? No. So might as well not go along with it. Oh. Hello, Poe.
Hello.
Are you a poet? You are a poet. Tell your tale. Sing on, young bard. Oh my god, that's a long song for a poem. Is there any truth behind your story? But there is some truth in everything, is there not? I cannot attest to the validity of the tale itself, as I have only called for hearsay. I only know for certain that it makes for good patronage when I pass my hat, strike a chord with many dust. Sure. I'll give him some gold. Commandos. For some reason I hate Cobalt Commanders more than any opponent in this entire game. They're way too dangerous considering that they're totally worthless as far as rewards go. Joyce Enclave. I think I'll go to Joyce Enclave. There doesn't appear to be too much here. There should be an access point to the dungeon somewhere close by.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Right. Access point here. Point here. Entrance to the dungeon. This is a bad place to enter the dungeon. I have to go through the entire goddamn trap-filled maze. I don't want to do that.
Yes?
Malum. Who are you, Malum? Greetings, little ones. You have the look of experienced travelers, and a few of you look to be fine warriors. My name is Malum. I am the Sword Coast's most skilled swordsman. You may have heard of my name. I'm quite famous after all. Nope. Why are you wandering about the wilderness dressed in what amounts to rags? Are you insulting me? You had better not dare to insult me, or I'll show you the metal of my blade. Once I've drawn my sword, I'm honor-bound to wet the blade. Why don't you draw your sword then, so we can see who the better swordman is? You or our party? Yeah, our party is not a swordsman, but whatever. Now you've done it. You'll be sorry for doubting my skill. So very sorry. Yeah, I have my doubts about this, but at the same time, I don't actually know. The blindness should basically triple him. He seems to have shown some skill, but he has no armor really. So, ah. Legacy of the Masters. Damage and chance to hit. Did it actually affect the damage of your arrows? Yes, it does. I don't recall what type of a character I played when I made the first playthrough of the game.
You rang.
Don't recall it at all. More or less, I'm just thinking. Did I play a Dark Thrower?
Try to keep
I have
up.
no idea anymore. Probably not a mage. Right. There are these areas. Are these any... Do they have anything? Karsa. He's driving me mad. Please make it stop. Make him stop his screaming. Shut it up. What's wrong? What is driving your madness, lady? If you want help, you're going to have to calm the fuck down. It's in my head. It won't be quiet. Just keeps on whispering and whispering. You see this jar? Do you see it? Yeah, we see the jar, lady. My companions and I, we explored the Firewine ruins and we found this jar. It drove them all mad. They hacked and they cut and the blood. So much blood. They're all dead now, and only I am left. The voice tells me to say the name. If I say the name, it promises great rewards, but I won't. I won't. Okay. What exactly do you want us to do, lady? Poor Karsa cannot be helped. You can't help Karsa. You must run, and run fast. Soon Karsa will not be able to resist. Soon Karsa will say its name. Then it will come. There will be blood. My blood. Your blood. Okay. So why exactly should we delay things if that's the end result anyway? Why not call him now when we're here to take care of him? Just give us the jar, Karsa. We'll know what to do with it, don't worry.
No, Karsa will not give the jar. The jar is Karsa's and hers alone. Get away, or Karsa will say the name, and we will all die.
So you want to save my life, but you threaten to kill me if I take the jar away. Just give us the jar, Karsa. Give it to us now.
You will not take jar from Karsa. It is mine. Mine. Stay away, or I say the name. Stay away.
Okay, just fucking give me the jar.
No, Karg. Almighty Karg.
What is Karg? It's a ogre mage. Seriously? I was expecting something dangerous. He has some kind of maybe magical protection sphere, so I'm not sure if he can be magically harmed. I'm free at last. Mortals, before you die, know that you have pleased Karg. No, say it's all in capitals. You have pleased Kahrk, mightiest of the ogre magi. Your death shall feed my power, for now I am weak. Someone needs to test that if he's vulnerable to magic.
Eh? What do you want?
No, actually just give him a shot of from the wands. See how that goes. Yeah, spell ineffective. Does physical combat or nothing? Do I have a way to disable that? Probably not. It owns their targets.
You must be
Will not
loving
be a
this.
quick death. I cannot fall.
I assure you, you can easily. I don't think summon insects would really work through the shield either.
Is there all right? But not because you told me.
My turn to save the day. Eat flaming! Possibly cross death!
You interrupt him through with a special ability. Yep. That works just fine. Mother, please. Well, everyone died, which means we lost.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped. Peter wrecked. Try to keep up. This will not
I'm
be a
gonna
quick
work out
death.
some anger on you.
Easy spell I could use to disable some of his effects. Don't, I think this spell magic would basically screw me over more than anything else. Yeah, we poisoned him.
Your wish?
They should go more or less through the defensive barrier at least.
I will shock you!
Holy crap. Why exactly does it bounce here anyway?
I cannot fall.
I know you can't, just fucking hit the guy.
Speak and be gone.
Right, so he was a bit tougher than I anticipated. Mainly because I couldn't use medic. Holy crap, the amount of damage we're taking still is quite large. There's multiple acid arrows on it.
I cannot fall. I will listen for now.
Fuck. Oh, this is troublesome.
Try to keep up.
I should have healed earlier.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Eat flaming! Or,
With my
possibly
usual
frosty.
panache, I assume.
Death!
Just making sure I can't get rid of the mirror images nice and easy way.
Right, what's this then?
We get a poison effect on him. I could summon reinforcements, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Why are you affected?
Try to keep up. This will not be a quick death.
I'm going to use summon once this time. We need to burn through their mirror images fast enough. That's the main problem. Also, I need to just walk away from this situation when it requires
It
that.
shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
I will show you justice!
No. I've tried the interruption immediately. Right. No mirror images for you.
I understand.
Poison, please. Another interrupting strike.
With my usual panache. Your wish? I understand.
Beat Direct. It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Monk to the rescue again.
What do you want?
Strike fast enough, and you can end the fight before it really begins. Absolute rubbish.
Try
Just
to
has a
keep up.
few jewelry pieces. How much did we get from the guy? 300,500. Respectable amount. Main problem is that we have a fairly strong magic party and magic is worthless. But I fear we weren't like cheated in any way.
Is there with my
Fair
usual
treatment.
command, I assume? All right, but not because you told me to.
Try to keep up.
I suppose we might as well visit that place, the other side too. But I'm not going into the dungeon, I'm just going to go with Neera's side quest. How do you get down there? From the other side. You can use the lower edge of the map to go east. Right? Right. Why did I take a shaman? Because I was curious how good a shaman really is. And this is not really a true test of it either. True test is you if you solo a shaman. I have zero interest in doing that. Probably do some kind of a solo, maybe, possibly. It will not be just some kind of an extra kit. You can basically pretty much guess how things work, even if you haven't played them. The shaman is more of a mystery, but that's being part of a group will solve that. I know more or less how it's going to play out. There is some details I can't be sure about. I can find out through this playthrough and need further experience to realize that. But a solo playthrough would have to have something a little bit different to it. At least based on what I've played so far of the Enhanced Edition. Yeah, there's extra content, but the extra content is mainly tied to the companions. So if you're not going to have anything to do with your companions, it's more or less just replaying the same old game. In good and bad. So
Heat, flaming, or possibly frosty. Death!
protection scroll from a kobold. That's so cursed. Like double cursed. Genuine protection scroll from fire on a kobold. Must have stepped on a leprechaun accidentally from at some point. They stack? Yeah, they stack. It's a genuine article. That's worth 1,000 gold right there. From a standard kobold. Did not expect that. It could be that it's not a random loot item. Still, actually happy about coming here. Actually happy about looting a kobold remain. That's the real wonder here. We're going to a new area that I don't know anything about. I literally don't know anything about it, so I'd like to go there. I'll be rested. Good enough.
Speak
All
and be
green?
gone.
All green. A Dois and clay. Some kind of wild mage. Oh, it's a full squirrel. Caw, caw. Am I dreaming, or did that squirrel just caw at us?
I think that means we're getting close. Unless that squirrel had a crow for a father, I'd say it was recently polymorphed.
Do you really think a mage who turns birds into squirrels can help you?
That all depends on whether he meant to turn the crow into a squirrel.
Yeah, that's sort of the point, isn't it, though?
I will listen for now.
We're here now, so going to see what's going on here. I didn't expect this to be a full-size map, though. Expect some kind of a minor area. Is this just... the art looks different. It's sort of distracting. It's not like it's terrible or anything. It's just different. Maybe it sort of looks like what happens if you try to stretch a small picture a little bit too large, especially on the nearby hills. Yeah, this looks much more detailed. Neutral goblins.
King Robdock. Tell King Robdock Peoples is coming to get Barglivek. Got to protect Barglivek.
Who is Barkruvik?
Barglivek is goblin god of setting territory and care upper... co-upper...
Cooperation?
Cooperation, that be it. Territory and cooperation. Barglivek be god of that stuff.
In that case, we should probably go see Barkruvik. We've come to talk about cooperating and territory and stuff.
Nobody gets to see Barglivek anymore. King Robdock keep him safe from outsiders.
Another middleman. I hate middlemen. Die, middleman. Why? What am I going with this? So I just started to murder them because why? I don't understand what I'm doing. Why did I start this fight?
I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Okay, this fight sort of started out of nowhere. I don't
I'm
understand
gonna
why.
work out some anger
My
on
turn to
you.
save the day.
Because the obvious thing to answer that no one can see the god is okay. Can I see the king then? Apparently, it's not obvious at all. They are just regular goblins though, so there's nothing special about these guys. Just trash.
This will not be a quick death.
Goblins are killing goblins somewhere. Maghreb.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
Look out! They're coming through the trees. There, behind that rock. No, wait. That was just the shadow of a cloud. You have to be on your guard. They come out of nowhere, but now they're everywhere. Calm yourself, man. Take a deep breath. Tell us what you've seen. Goblins. They fell out of the sky or leaped out full grown out of the grass. I don't know. All I know is that they killed Rilsa when she tried to talk to them. I can't face them myself. Slow down. You've obviously been through a lot, but you're safe now. Tell me what happened. Forgive me. My name is Magreb. Rilsa and I have watched over this area for years, and we never had any trouble with goblins before. Since they killed her, I've been half out of my mind with grief. Go on. Just a few months ago, poof, goblins as far as the eye can see. At first they appeared around the house of an old mage, but soon they moved into a set of caves to the northeast, taking him with them. Not long after that, a big hobgoblin arrived and made himself king of the tribe. Hey, tell me about this old mage. Mage's name is Adoy. He always kept his distance, he said, because he didn't want to hurt us with his magic. I thought it was some kind of a threat, but Risa said he was just peculiar.
Adoy! That's who we're looking for, isn't it? Wait a second, Magreb. What do you mean by was?
I suppose he could still be alive, but I haven't seen Adoy since the goblins carried him into their cave. I just assumed they'd slain him since they'd also killed Rilsa. What else can you tell me about this hobgoblin? The goblins call him their new king Rockdog. Apparently he set himself up as a high priest to one of their gods. That's weird. Rockdog? God Rock. Maybe the goblins sprang up out of the rocks. Look out, there's one at your feet. Yeah, relax, I'll deal with the... No. Don't... Relax, I'll deal with the goblins. Where can I find them? They're taking over the series of caves to the northeast. Be careful if you go there. They send out so many patrols that I've been afraid to go near enough to recover Rilsa's body. Poor Rilsa. She only wanted to talk with them. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Possible. Where is this goblin massacre happening? Constantly notifications of goblins taking huge amounts of damage and dying.
What is it this? My turn to save the day.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna work out some anger on you. No!
Spit it out. Try to keep up. This will not be a quick death.
Yeah. So suddenly people start killing each other in the camp. Why though? Well, I don't really understand why we started the fight started here in the first place. There.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Not sure why I can let the bear go, I guess. Not sure why I would kill it. I don't really understand what happened here.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
I feel the dialogue did not lead to quite this.
Flaming!
I'm gonna work out some
Possibly
anger on
frosty.
you.
Death!
But it's not exactly that complicated of a map. I feel it's stretched to be bigger than it really needs to be.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
That moron let intruders in again. Kill them all before Rogdok finds out and punishes us all.
I will show you justice. I will
Get
show
over
you
here.
justice.
This will not be a quick death.
I think the music here is new too. Skull. Why is there a skull here? Remains of the woman, maybe? Yeah, I guess this is the woman. Two short swords, studded leather, and a helmet. Wand of Fear. Rugged leather assist. Move silently bonus.
What idiot let you in here? Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you haven't already killed those useless guards, I'll deal with them as soon as I finish with you.
Oh. I have no idea how good that guy is. Based on the goblins, it's not gonna be that good, so... What the fuck are you doing?
Alright, but not because you told me to. Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
400. So very good for a goblin, but still a goblin. Maybe a new bow for me. Short bow +1 versus short bow. I could use about 40 more arrows. I don't dislike the new music. It's fitting enough.
Try to keep up.
A doy.
Thank Mistress, someone has come for me at last. It's too bad you had to cut your way through.
No, I could not leave you in the clutches of these savages.
I think this might be a doy.
No shit.
Adoy is me, and I am Adoy. Why have you sought me out?
Neera has a little trouble with her spells.
It's true. I hoped you could teach me how to control my magic.
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid I'm not the best example of learning to control wild magic. I'm not sure anyone can do that. You can't govern chaos. Otherwise, it wouldn't be chaos, would it?
Don't tell me we've come all this way for nothing.
Of course not for nothing. You have just experienced the honor of meeting Bargrivyek, the goblin god of cooperation and territory.
You convinced the goblins you're their god.
Not intentionally, I assure you. It was all a great misunderstanding. It all started when I was trying to make a nice pot of peas porridge. It's all part of the wonder of wild magic. You have to be ready for a little unexpected excitement at any moment.
He's not joking. Let me tell you.
The real trouble began when Rogdok came to find out where all the new goblins had come from. He didn't believe for a second that I was a god. But because the goblins did, he dared not attack me. Instead, he locked me up. As long as I remained in his care, he could control the goblins.
Crap.
At last. Not only have we caught up with that slippery elf,
Half-elf! What is wrong with you?
half-elf. You'll regret spoiling my grand entrance once we subdue you for examination. And what is this? Another wild mage? Perhaps I should thank you for leading us to yet another test subject.
You will find that I do not submit meekly to tests, especially tests from red wizards.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish school, so no tests for me either.
There's one thing I find aggravating about Neera, is that it's like she can't go with a single line of dialogue without trying to inject some kind of weird joke into it. What exactly do we want to say? Right, Ekandor. You teleport right back to Thay. You won't have either of these wild mages.
Then prepare to die.
Not if I can help it. Behold, the power of untamed magic!
Dory turned himself into a, I don't know, a rat or a squirrel maybe? Either way, he's out of the fight. 2 visitors, 2 bodyguards, another berserker.
I am prepared.
Interrupt him if you can. The only thing that matters is interrupting spellcasters.
I will show you justice!
That's someone else, you filthy swine. Ah! Exit stage left? All right, but not because you told me to.
Too late. Crap. No one has died now.
I will listen.
You
For
rang.
You rang? My turn to save the day.
All right, but not because you told me to.
I could really use that heal right about now. Could also use some fire damage.
You must be loving this.
Thank God.
You must be loving this.
Focus fire on something. I don't particularly care what it is.
Eh? You must be loving this.
There isn't that much I can do.
With my usual command, consider.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
You must be loving this.
Okay, these bodyguards were quite a bit better than the last set. I disable him. Yes, I can.
Try to keep up.
What an inconvenient mix-up.
No matter, we dealt with the red wizards.
And quite handily, I might add. Few can boast of defeating a red wizard of Thay, although they should have known better than to attack a wild mage. Worse yet, two.
Well, one wild mage and one aged rabbit.
Oh, I would have preferred to fight beside you. Alas, as a practitioner of wild magic, I cannot always predict the outcome of my spells. The red wizards pursue your friend Neera and me to study us, or perhaps just our brains, to learn why we can wield the power of arcane chaos, and they can't.
Can we not talk about having our brains studied, please? Pretty please?
Of course, my dear. Now, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted, wait, where was I?
You were about to teach Neera how to control her magic.
That's the problem, you see. After all my years of casting wild magic, I still summon a tribe of goblins instead of peas porridge. No one can control wild magic. The best you can do is prepare yourself for the worst, because sooner or later, it will happen.
Come on, old man. Make with the wisdom. No one gets to be your age without learning a few things. You must know how to avoid the crazy surges of power. You're holding out on me.
Well, not at all, my dear. The only secret is to accept the bad with the good. You don't complain when your fireball incinerates an entire tribe of trolls, do you? You just have to be ready to improvise when it showers them in flower petals instead.
A fireball couldn't even incinerate a single troll, let alone a tribe of trolls. Couldn't you at least come by some kind of a remotely realistic comparison in terms of gameplay? Actually, I think it's impossible to instantly kill a troll with almost anything. You always have to do the follow-up.
Half the fun of our profession is that you never know what will happen next. Why, I'd have never discovered the joy of being a woman if that spell hadn't turned on me last summer.
Okay.
That can't be all there is. You'd never have survived to be so very, very old without something up your sleeve.
Since you put it that way, maybe there is one thing I can give you. It isn't up my sleeve, but around my waist. I constructed this belt for my occasional trips into town. Accidentally shocking those who shake my hand can be chalked up to carelessness. But a giant spider with the voice of an old man running through town? Forget about it. I seldom visit settlements these days, so perhaps you'll get more use out of it than I do. And maybe a little peace of mind.
That's very generous, thank you, Ajoy.
Oh, joy. After coming all this way, I get a belt. It's not even my color.
Neera.
Oh, don't think I've forgotten you. Watch as I conjure my fabulous treasure trove, all for you.
Better not be a troll of peas porridge.
No! It's not fair! I've traveled so far and overcome so many obstacles all on my own, and he just disappears.
Yeah, things wouldn't have turned out so well if you would have been all on your own.
Oh, of course you helped. I haven't forgotten that it's all about you.
That would be a real shame if Neera would accidentally be disintegrated and we couldn't resurrect her again. A real shame. Be a real shame if someone would kill her and I would have to continue trudging on without the lovely company of Neera. Don't think we are gonna get quite that lucky though, but whatever. What exactly counts as evidence of we did have a Maghreb and Vilsa. Through internet, Maghreb talked about recent goblin uprising in the local area. These goblins murdered his close friend Rilsa as she tried to make contact with them. They've apparently taken over a series of caves, okay? But what do I need to do here to... Do I need to take this corpse stuff or what? No, there's a different type of icon there. Body of a woman dressed in the leather armor is a ranger lies here. The wound suggests can't see. That probably she was slain by goblins. On her finger you find a ring inscribed with eternal devotion magnet. After taking the ring, what do you do? With the body, I suppose. What else could I do? Leave it there? Okay, who gained an item? Probably the ring. I suppose you can sort of forgive Neera being a bit gigantic bitch here because she's just upset. Doesn't change the fact that she is. That's sort of the thing. It's sort of like doing some kind of a prank and doing a very shitty thing to another person. Just because it's a prank doesn't change the fact that you did something incredibly shitty to someone else. I think it might make it worse actually. Their discomfort and suffering is just a source of amusement to you. Okay, we had a little adventure and we got a belt out of it. I'm not sure what to think about the body. I mean, it had a... Basically, my problem with Rilsa's corpse is that there's a lootable corpse there, and that doesn't have any kind of marking that it's Rilsa. But then there's in a small area besides the corpse is something that you can interact with that identifies it as the corpse. I mean, have one or the other. If you're going to have lootable corpse, have the ring in the corpse. If not, just have the corpse there, a clear, obvious corpse, and then have your icon switch shape when you hover the cursor above it. It's I almost missed that because of the corpse's lootable. It did not even occur to me that it might be interactable in some other way. Accidentally just noticed that the cursor switched there for a second. Also, it's practically never used like that in any of the other situations. It's a squirrel and a moose. Hey squirrel, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Again? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. Over.
Go on then.
Not much we can do.
This will not be a quick death.
Oh, don't... What exactly did it say? Oh, don't know my own strength.
Be direct.
So, this was for a joke. I don't understand why I couldn't bring the body of the woman here. I think that would have been the sensible thing to do. Why would I bury her in the goblin cave? Okay, rules.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty death!
I think he would have known best where she wanted to be buried. Just don't understand the choices really. That seems to be not terribly impressed with the writing here, basically. This is usually not an indication necessarily that the writing is all shit. It's an indication that the writer wanted you to go to a certain path, and if you sort of deviate from that, the flow and logic of the dialogue suffers. It's happened in better games, I'd say. I mean, in like major developer developing from start to finish games, it can happen there. So that's nothing particularly odd. I hope you haven't had too much trouble with the local goblins. It's such a strange thing to say. Local goblins. I never had any until a few months ago. What have you discovered? Have you avenged my real son? Yeah, I slew them the last goblin. She's avenged. I suppose that's for the best, even though I know Rilsa would have preferred a peaceful solution. Thank you. Did you find where those goblins murdered my Rilsa? I found this ring with your name inscribed on it. I gave this to Rilsa. You must have found her body. Did you give her a proper burial? Yeah, it was the least I could do. Thank you. After all I've been through recently, I'm not sure I had the heart to do it myself. Fair enough. Not sure what we did with it. It's a fucking cave. It's not like it's gonna have a huge amount of dirt ground there. I suppose we put her bones with the rest of the skulls in the cooking pot of the goblins. Not exactly a great way to be buried, but that was all that really was available there. Can I talk to these girls? Call. I wonder if we could cast spell magic on them. Get hidden things, maybe. Don't care. We need to go somewhere to rest. We should really go to the Firewine Bridge dungeon. No, we need to go to Gullykin. We can do the Firewine Bridge dungeon easier through that. We can bypass the traps, basically. Or can we? Is that the only thing you can do there? Kill the ogre mage that leads the bunch? I'm not quite so sure anymore. The village is somewhere here. We'll head there directly when to rest anyway. Crap. Molcar. So we finally meet. Poor little Melas the Vulture. I seem you're completely clueless as to why you must die. I'm sure you've already had problems with an assortment of incompetent bounty hunters. Well, those days are all done. Today, you will die. It looks like a cleric, a couple of fighters, maybe some kind of a caster. So I'd say 2 casters, 2 fighters. Not sure what it is, but it has a helmet. So it could be another divine caster or a multi-classing character. It's not a pure mage. A bard. That could be. Not sure a bard can wear helmet. I'm getting off track here. I'm sure you'll be as much trouble as the rest of the rabble we've killed. You'll be a feisty kill, little one. When you die, know that it was Molokar who killed you.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
No, not really. I'm trying to get rid of the spellcasters. I don't particularly care about the fighters. Can I do something useful here? Not really. Suppose I can screw the spellcasters over if they decide to stay there. The hostile fighters seem to be actually fairly good.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Horror,
Let
that's
someone else
bad.
do this
I
one.
don't know if I have a counter to that. I can horror them myself. Right.
Speak and be gone.
Uh-huh.
I will listen for now. Spit it out. Get over here.
Okay. They were an okay group. Better than I was expecting. They certainly have good warriors, that's the main difference. I can't just send my guy with the 2-handed sword and expect not to get injured.
What is it this time? I'll do it.
Detect illusion.
Try to keep up.
Alright, now we definitely need to get to the village and rest. I need a better healing spell. Crap.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped. It shall be even bloodier than you try to keep up.
Bit more dangerous area than I thought. Okay, the entrance to the halfling village should be in the western edge. Gandalar Lucky Falls.
Well met, traveler. Gandalar Luckyfoot at your disposal.
Right. Firewine Bridge. Just ask me why I'm here. I want a healer. I don't think there's a real inn here. But the brewery acts as a temple. Winery. Temple and winery. Be a safe place to rest.
Eh? Who's this then? More intrepid fools on the road to a beating?
We buy some potions for healing. Been spending them quite a bit. Could I just rest here without any other? Outside it is. Oh my god. The middle of the village? Seriously?
Some days I'm surprised you let me tag along, considering how dangerous my wild magic can be.
The way I see it, the danger is worth the reward.
Are we still talking about my wild magic?
I'd rather stick my dick into a coconut than you. Would be less painful. Of course, what else would I be talking about?
Ugh! Sometimes I wonder why I even try talking to you.
Did I just miss a wild surge?
Try to keep up.
Right, is it Jenko's house that has the access point to the Firewine Bridge point because it's marked on the map?
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
What in the nine hells are you doing in my burrow home? I don't know why you're here, but any assumptions you might have about halfling hospitality do not apply to me. When an intruder breaks into my home, I kill him.
Sort of smells like cobalt in your little hole. I wonder why that is. I thought halflings hated kobolds.
Oh no, you found me out. Yes, I'm the one who has been letting the kobolds into our quaint little town. It's just too bad that you won't be allowed to tell anyone about it.
Yeah, you and me. You're gonna take on 6 guys on your own.
Be direct.
Seriously? Seriously. I wish they would take that into account a little bit. I understand why they don't. It's probably troublesome, huge amount of extra work. But a single guy against 5 other guys, and he's acting like he's on top of things. Just no. No, 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 no. Okay, is this a legit protection scroll? Yeah. For 6 hours, immune to poison. Probably not gonna really ever use this. What else? Okay, what is this spell? Save versus petrification and polymorph +5. That's nice. I suppose it's because sometimes you might accidentally polymorph yourself, so that at least makes sure that you have a good chance of resisting the effect. Bastard sword +1ness. Long sword +1ness, and piece of shit robe, and a piece of shit armor. Ooh, good armor. Very good. Too bad it's this would be good for I think a ranger of some sort. Maybe. I think chain is the best armors one class can use. I sort of get things mixed up with the base classes and the class kits, because is barbarian even a base class here, or is it a kit? I think a barbarian is a ranger kit here, and berserker is a warrior kit, or is a ranger some kind of yeah. I think a ranger is a base class here, so you have stalker rangers and different type of rangers. Beastmaster ranger. Is an archer ranger or is an archer warrior? Doesn't particularly matter. Okay, let's kill the big bad boss guy. Puny peoples come to fight. Ooh, has been much fun killing the little people of Gallikin, but it will be just much fun killing you. Yeah. You'll never get any peace here, ogre scum. If not us, then someone else will come to stop you. Me count on it. Many before you come and die. Many more gonna come after you to face the great evil. So they be heroes. Fools. I lay trap and wait for them. Pester little tiny people and richer victims come to die. Now your turn. Die. There's some mage there. That's gonna be a problem.
Eh? What do you want?
I want you to
With my
fireball their
usual
asses.
that's it.
What the fuck are you doing? Just cast a sucker fireball there. Jesus Christ. Again. That's gonna hurt, whatever is going our way.
Spade shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Alright, there's all kinds of stuff there. Ogrelons.
Stand back and watch this.
Yeah, area for fake goodness. I don't want to go there.
Alright, but
I'll
not
do it.
because you told me to. I shall commit to the task.
Cannot target it.
I will show you justice.
It's a spell coming our way. Hopefully it was his. Good loot. Very good loot. Not sure exactly who am I getting it from. Hardly matters.
Try to keep up your party before venturing forth.
Ah, right. May just got a little bit fright there. Potion power? Yes. How long does it last? 4 turns. Still, we got the job done. That's the important part. Cloud Kill, level 5 spell. Neera might actually be able to cast this at the end. But I'm not so sure. We have one in here. So.
Try to keep up.
We'll take another look at that place, but
Try to keep up.
I'll just rest. I'll see if I can report the traitor to someone. I have received news that you have cleared out the Firewine Bridge ruins. No longer will kobolds plague our tiny village. I must congratulate you on a job well done. Everyone is grateful for your help. Take this small amount of money as a show of our gratitude. 250. think I'll just rest. We'll get automatic heals. What I want to know is that the only thing worthwhile in the ruins? But we don't have to all go on an exploration trip. Just someone has to go.
Your
Actually,
wish?
you might actually be unnoticed.
Selune guides my hand.
You would be faster. Could be quite a lot of traps here. Yeah. Where are we? Right. Need to get a direction where to go. Oh shit.
This will not be a quick death.
More kobolds. Not sure if it's any worse by going alone versus a group. It's gonna be hard to navigate these narrow hallways. There's like 2 guys can at most attack the frontline targets anyway. I need an answer. Is there a point to coming to sides? Looks like this could be just a trap. Ah, shit. Billion kobolds in narrow hallways. That's basically the entire play. Undead Knight. Strike me down. Take the armor back. Okay. 40 points of slashing damage from Dawn. Yeah, okay. Dawn seems to have this thing under control. Armor something. Where exactly am I supposed to take it back to though? No, this was the guy on the bridge, in Firewine Bridge, was singing about this. Not sure he mentioned a place though. There's not much here. The center, I suppose. I think the exit is somewhere here. No, that's a trap. Dead ends are traps. Fuck. Okay, goes nice. So it was, so it is. Together enter, together fall. Brother traitor completes the one. Together free. Guess that's it. 1005 experience. Right. There might be something small there still. I'll settle for this. Will solo adventure forgone. They gonna follow me?
I will show you justice! All right, but not because you told me to.
It shall be. Even try to keep up.
Right, I think I'll leave things here. We could go through this area. What exactly am I doing? Yeah, I need to go to Baldur's Gate soon. Right, that's more or less it, I guess. And go through wilderness, see if there's areas of interest. I went through the manuals. Right, so once we have Durlach's tower, we'll have to come back to the south anyway. Right, so I guess we really should go to Baldur's Gate. I need to do some kind of a group management with the equipment anyway. So yeah, Baldur's Gate might be the correct way to do it. There are new shopping opportunities there, so
Try to keep up.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Right, what's this then?
Try to keep up.
right. Farm area before Baldur's Gate, and there should be nothing preventing us from entering. We'll do at least some shopping there and decide what to do after that. What's our XP situation? About 50,000 per person, so we are 1/4 away more or less from our maximum experience points. Maybe like 3 to 4 levels away from our maximum experience points. A lot of things still to do, quests, little jobs. Right, no one's gonna get a level up anytime soon. Ooh, you are. Well, that's fine. Doesn't really matter what we do next, as long as it's some kind of questing. I don't particularly care for the aimless wandering in the wilderness. It's just... there's like 1 or 2 encounter per large map, usually in the wilderness areas. So while they're not worthless by any means, they sort of are a waste of time. So we'll go to the wilderness if it's for a quest or because we are on a way to a quest and maybe take a look around. But I don't particularly want to go to the wilderness unless I have a specific idea of what I'm going to go there for. Currently we have a huge amount of quests to do all over the place. We seem to have, yeah, we have more or less 1 companion quest done, I suppose, with 3 to remain. So we have a lot of things to do. A lot of things. I don't want to go to waste my time in wandering the wilderness.